My name is Sujata Gill, and I am a general, robotic, and bariatric surgeon in Brazelton, Georgia. I am about 5 years into my surgical career since graduating from residency. Surgeon physical burnout is a real entity, is more common than realized, and it can happen sooner than expected. Self-care and wellness are new terms that I am learning as our hospital system embarks on a journey of graduate medical education, with our first residency class anticipated to match this year. In participating in the process of developing a new general surgery residency program, I have learned to appreciate that teaching good habits from the beginning is better than trying to learn to balance work and life after graduation. Last year, a conversation in the hallway between myself, my husband, and Dr. Alan Butts changed my world by helping me to recognize and embrace what I have now, not only a job I love, but a family I am proud to spend time with. Dr. Alan Butts received both his bachelor's and medical degree from Emory University and completed his general surgery residency training at the University of Tennessee. He began practicing in 1993 and is a founding member, chairman, and president of the Longstreet Clinic in Gainesville, Georgia. He recently retired but remains active at Northeast Georgia Medical Center. He has roles in hospital administration as well as in the simulation training for our graduate medical education department in the general surgery residency program. I have had the honor to work with his former surgical team, including his former first assist, all of whom have raised me as a surgeon since his retirement. His former first assist always told me that she knew he and I would be great friends because of his mentorship, and she was right as usual. And she would say the same, that he changed her world.
The one thing I miss the most, and that's actually very easy for me, I miss the people. I miss the people that I work with, the colleagues. I miss the collegial attitude. I miss the interactions. Holy moly, that's an easy one.
Okay.
I loved my partners. I loved the nurses. We were a great team in the operating room. If I would do, if I could do it all over, the one thing I would change is I would have respected my body a little more. For the people that don't know, I've had 3 cervical fusions, and that's why I retired, because my head does not bend as well as it should, and I've had 2 herniations in my back because my neck didn't bend. And the one thing I would do is I would respect my body more. I would probably tone down some of the operating I did. I came through in a generation when we really had to put the man hours in. I would treat my body a little differently, and I went at it too hard and fast, too many operations, and then, as I tell people, I never gave my body a break, because then I would do activities like long distance cycling, and it's just all hard on my neck, which I have a genetic weak disc issue. I didn't know that at the time, but right. If I had one thing to do different, I would have respected my body a little different. To get involved. People, when they first get a job, they have a tendency to sit back and not get involved with the leadership of the group, the hospital. But if you don't get involved, you don't have a say-so. Hospital administrations do not do well with physicians very well because physicians don't communicate needs. And so hospital systems tend to tell physicians what to do. You have to, but the answer is they really want to listen. Or pretend they want to listen, but I would tell you to get involved and be a part, and that's what I did. Not only was I a surgeon, but I got involved in physician leadership, and it gave me a voice. One town, one practice, one wife. Learn to communicate so that you don't have to go through a lot of different hospital practices, a lot of different wives or spouses. I shouldn't say wife, but spouse or significant other. Every change is very expensive, and then your life becomes about money. The good news about medicine is if you practice good medicine, the money will come. If you practice crappy medicine, the money will not come. And so don't worry about the money. It is a great way to make a living, but be happy with the practice of medicine, and you'll be happy with the money. And just spend your money wisely and don't waste it. You don't need all these frills like a plane and all this kind of stuff. Here I'm standing in front of an airplane, but that's my hobby. And the aviation has, after my retirement, has really helped me survive the mental anguish of retiring early.
Yeah.
And pilots and surgeons have a lot in common, same personality traits. For me, that's still, I wish I could still be practicing medicine, because medicine is such a wonderful thing to be a doctor and have the gift and the skill set to take care of people. Retiring early has allowed me to explore other versions of medicine, as in physician leadership, getting involved in GME, graduate medical education. I've met a whole new set of people that I can get to know and love and cherish, and that's what life is for me, is people. The only reason I have airplanes, it literally is to take people flying, to share the joy of aviation that they would not ordinarily get to do and experience. I take kids all the time. So that's what I would do. It's allowed me to explore other ways to meet people. Work hard, treat people nicely, and I mean treat everybody, from orderlies to nurses to the janitors, because those people, they have jobs, and you should never be, I mean, I've seen physicians treat staff so poorly, and the one recommendation is never ever do that. Just because you have more education and different skills, never ever treat somebody poorly. It'll haunt you at night. And control your anger. Medicine can be extremely frustrating, and anytime you get angry, you lose power. So that would be my. Yeah, I try to be the nice guy, but sometimes in 3 o'clock in the morning, yes, I would snap at the ER doc. Try not to do that. People say, "Oh, Alan, you became so nice after you quit the ER." I said, "Yes, I got some sleep." So that's it. That's all I got to say.
I hope that hearing Dr. Butts' perspective helps those watching to make choices now for a long career, as it is better to have one than to face losing it. Preventing burnout is about knowing it is a marathon and not a sprint. His passion for surgery is an awesome reminder that no matter how tired we get or how tough the job can be, remembering why we chose this field and what we do for others, as he would say, happily makes us a JAGS, just a general surgeon. I hope that you find a way to find time for yourself, your family, and not just time for your job.